Hey y'all, what's up? It's your boy Evan. Welcome to the Cartoon Block, and today we have special guest artist Mark Crilley, who's going to show you how to draw one of his characters. Check it out.
Well, I'm going to be showing you how to draw Miki, the main character from Miki Falls. And I'm going to do a kind of no guidelines approach here, which is kind of the daredevil approach, but some people don't even like to use guidelines, so they might enjoy the challenge of drawing her face this way. So I'm starting with this curving line. This is the upper eyelash area. I'm kind of building it up. And then I'm going to go down here and draw the bottom eyelash as it curves up into her eye. Now watch what I do here. I create a kind of half circle like a letter C. That's going to be the highlight that's shining off of the eye. Now I'm going to go ahead and shade this in. Some manga artists, when they're drawing manga eyes, they will just leave it as a relatively blank, toned in area like this. It creates this kind of glassy effect. I'm probably going to take it to a slightly more detailed level than that, but I thought I'd show you that that is something people can do. This is the lower eyelash. I'm going to do one line here that's the fold of the upper eyelid. Now we have to pay special attention to the gap I'm leaving here between the two eyes, leaving a space here, and now I come over here to do the second eye. Her face is turned away from us. This is kind of a classic manga pose. And in that pose, this eye ends up having quite a different shape from the one we just drew. It's further away from us. She's turned away looking back. So I create a kind of a hook right here. I'll do a lower eyelash here. I'm taking care to make sure that it's at the same level as that one. And then I repeat that same eye, complete with the highlight over here. I shade this in more or less exactly the same way I did the one before. And there you've got pretty much both of her eyes. Now some of you out there are saying, but wait, Mark, what about the upper eyelid fold? And you are right, I need to drop in the upper eyelid fold, and now we have the two eyes kind of matching each other. I'm going to try to move things along here. We don't want this video to go on forever. So I'm going to do an upper eyebrow, what, she has more than one eyebrow? No. She's do an eyebrow above this one eye. Notice the distance between those two. And again, because she's turning away from us, we need to make these eyebrows both kind of shift over a little bit. Now I'm going to leave a space between this part of the eye, come down here and draw a little curving line for the tip of her nose. Some manga artists will just leave it like that. I'm going to add just a little hint of the nostril right there. I'm going to come down here, leaving a gap. I want to give her a very gentle smile. Some people may be asking, what pencil are you using? My number one most asked question is a black Prismacolor. And now here's the really toughest part of the drawing for me, is getting this line that goes along the edge of her face. I'm coming down here by the eye. As I come out here, I'm creating a kind of a feeling of a cheekbone. And here's where it really gets tricky. You got to make this gently curve back here. I'm kind of trying to lightly figure out where this line needs to go as it comes down to her chin, right around here. That's where I want it to curve back to reach toward the other side of her jaw. And so yeah, this one line here, boy, that is the toughest one for me. If you have troubles with it, believe me, you have my sympathy. It is a tough line to get right because it's just floating along in the middle of nowhere. You don't have a lot of guidelines to show you where it goes. Well, we are going to try to move quickly now. I'm just going to drop in the hair, Some people are going to be like, drop in the hair? You're moving too fast, man. And I probably am, but we don't want this video to go on forever. I'll just say this. Notice that these lines are curving in this direction on this side of the face. They come to a point where they're not really curving, they're going straight, and then they reverse direction, curving away to create the other side of her hairline there. I'm going to give just a few strands of stray hair over here, curving off, hopefully in an attractive way. Coming back here, I'm going to do one final line that refers to her neck. I need to indicate her neck. I'll put a little bit of a shadow down here on the neck beneath the jaw, which I see in a lot of manga illustrations. And one last thing, many of my viewers would not be happy if they didn't hear me say the word blushies. We got to give her some blushies. A little off across here because she's shy. She's such a sweet, shy girl. And that's it. I hope you found this useful. It's time for me to lay the pencil down. Thank you for watching this video, and I'll be back with another one real soon.